Everybody talks about how great investing is, but nobody talks about the time it takes. But here's the thing. With investing, the more money you have working for you, the wealthier that you can become. Take a look. Let's stick with the most basic example. Let's assume that you're investing $10 a day and you can get the average market return of 10% a year. It's going to take you 35 years to make your first $1 million. But then to see your net worth grow from $1 million to $2 million, that's not going to take you another 35 years. That's going to take you just an additional 7 years. And then if you want to see your net worth grow from $2 million to $3 million, that's only going to take you an additional 4 years. And the reason why is because you have more money working to compound and grow. This is why it's so important for you to start sooner rather than later. The reason why so many people don't get to where they want to go financially isn't because they made the wrong investments, it's because they didn't get started. And the key to becoming wealthy and building that wealth isn't to make the right investments, it isn't to make the perfect investments, it is just to get started. And that's why the key to success is to take that first step. Now you're gonna lose money, you're gonna make mistakes, things will go wrong. It's a part of the process, but you got to get started and make those mistakes. That way you can get to where you want to go. I call it a decade of sacrifice because you're going to have to go through a decade of crap, of spending less money, working to earn more money. That way you can invest your money like crazy. And if you can stick with it through that decade of sacrifice, well, now you will have the ability to actually build wealth. And what I want to remind you here is that when we talk about these average returns of 10 or 13% a year, this does not mean that the markets go up every single year by 10% a year, because market crashes happen. Recessions happen. We've seen the markets go up and down many times. But despite that, over the long term, we have seen markets always go up. And that's the thing that you want to remember. Most people panic when markets go down, whether it's because of tariffs, whether it's because of a recession, whether it's because of a pandemic. People panic. But what we've seen happen time and time again now, decade after decade, century after century, is that markets go up, markets go down. The financially savvy that understand this are able to build huge sums of wealth. Again, this is where in my investing masterclass, I talk about this so you can find the opportunity in the craziness. If you haven't seen it yet, you can click the link down in the description. And finally, this brings me to number 5, reinvest. If you want to get to that $1 million number even faster than everything you see here, there's 2 things that you can do. The first thing that you can do is when you start here, work to increase how much money you invest every single year. You can start with $10 a day, but then when you get a raise, maybe bump it up to $15 a day, then $20 a day, then $25 a day. That way you're constantly working to invest more money. As you earn more, you invest more. And if you can find extra money to invest, well, the faster that you can become wealthy. The second thing that you can do is work to reinvest some of your profits. So if you're investing in the stock market and you get paid with a dividend, you have 2 options. You can take the dividend and spend it, or you can take the dividend and reinvest it to buy more shares of that company. And if you want to build that wealth faster, well, you got to make some more sacrifices and reinvest that money. And now you have a machine where you're working to earn money. That way you can buy this thing that produces cash flow. And as you earn more money, you're buying more of this cash flow printing machine. But then as this machine prints you cash flow, you use it to buy even more cash flow. So it's the gain. You're working to earn money to produce cash flow, and the cash flow buys you more cash flow. And then eventually, when you have enough cash flow coming in, now you can start living off the cash flow. Same thing with rental properties. As you start to make the money from real estate, you can work to take that extra money and reinvest it. If you don't have enough money to buy another property, you can take that money and reinvest it into the stock market. That way it's a constant cycle of making money, investing it, and then use your investment money to make you even more money. That compound interest is what can allow you to accelerate your wealth even faster. But the key is to get started. Start by running the numbers. Understand, stocks and real estate have proven the test of time. Learn how to do it. Invest in your education. Invest in your research. That way you can make smarter investments, and then stick with it and execute. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you got to do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.